we are recording now. Bob, good evening.
Good evening, George.
Let's not forget that we go down the checklist, and I think I'm going to lay some smokes now, and we got some
Well,
old
first off,
smokes
let's
again.
first off let me start a log.
Oh yeah,
Log 7, this would be.
begin log file. Game 03, and
Oh, let's see.
I
So
got
we
log
finished.
6.
All right, so it is Axis Rally Phase. We'll move this down to here. Right, there we go.
We skipped
Yeah,
is it turn 4 or 5? 5!
turn 5.
5! Holy cow! We're nearing the end. Okay.
It's turn
Axis rally
5.
phase. Axis rally phase. Bob, I've
Hmm.
only done this once before for the Russians. Now I'm doing it for the German. And this is Soldatenlieder. I don't think it's a Nazi song. Okay, now on with the game.
Okay.
Okay, so it's repairing broken.
Remove roadblocks, wrecks, and TI counters. Remove all TI, and we'll get rid of any movement we happen to have on the board. Okay.
Okay.
Repair malfunctioning AFVs and support weapons. I think you still have one. Don't you still have one?
Yep, I have Understaller. I have an MMG
Under,
T7.
right, T7. Okay, T7 needs one.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I have. Oh, yeah, I've broken a couple of things, I think. All right. I have gun in V9.
It's actually an MG, not a gun.
Okay, nope. It's all right. Pizza's here.
Yep.
Feed the boys. So, dog is going berserk. Mm,
Turtle dog.
Is it a 6 or a 4?
Where'd it go? I thought.
Is it a 6 or a 4?
Where did it go? I thought I had a broken machine gun. I thought I had a broken machine gun in the factory.
That was gone, I
But
think a long time ago. Yeah, I rolled a 6 on that one.
Huh. Oh well. Okay. So both of us filled in those. All right. Establishment, radio contact, artillery request, spotting rounds, visibility range, star shells. Oh wait a minute. What's the story? We skipped right over rally broken units. 1-3. Rally broken units. Okay.
Okay, I can't remember for the life of me if the squad in L7 was after Desperation Morale, because he was broken the turn before, and then your tank that was firing on him, I don't know. Well, I'll treat him as Desperation Morale. But the
He was
leader,
fired at. Yeah, I think he was fired up a couple of different ways. But yeah, they're both GM.
okay, so the leader needs 4 or less.
And L7 or less. Right.
Yep.
No.
One too many. One
No, you
guy.
are not going with me. Get inside now. I am not happy with you.
Okay, and my other leader needs a
I love you, but I'm not
5
happy.
or less.
Let's see. Where's so you got
Y7.
Y Y okay here Y7. There's nobody in Y7.
Y5.
Right. Y5. You need a 5 or less.
One too many.
Okay. Then I have. They don't have leaders. They don't have leaders. Leader doesn't have any brookies. Okay. No leader there yet. Alright. Let's see here. Yep, we got Dodsky and 3 sevens. So they would need normally 3s with the -1. So I need 3 times 4 or less in P8 or P7. Sorry. P7 3 times 4 or less. No, yes, and no. Almost lost that first one. Okay. And in Q6, see, it looks like they're all DMs, so I need 2 by Q6, I need 2 by 3 or less. Whoa, 1, and almost got the other 2. Wow, hot damn. Okay, then they don't have a leader, right? Right. They don't have a leader. Okay, in V2, to start with, I need a 5 or less for the leader. Hey! Alright, this has so far been good. I'll accept that. Alright, then these would normally be 3s. I need 3 by 5 or less. One, 2, 3. One of them got it. Okay. Good. Let's see. And I have in X2. Let's see. Yeah, that's again X2. I need 2 by 7 or less, or 2 by 8 or less. Okay, come on, guys. 1, 2. Yep, both good. Okay. I think that's it. Don't think there's a leader in here. I think those are all squads. What's in there? Okay, I think that takes care of it. Then, okay, Rally Broken Units, radio contact or two requests, right? Okay, restart shall remove DM counters. All right, remove all DM. Woof. Okay, and it's Axis prep fire phase. Remove old smoke counters. Remove all smoke. Okay.
Place new smoke.
And place new smoke counters.
I had 1 left. And I can't find it.
I don't know. Did you have 1 left?
Yep. I'll get him out of here. We're good?
Okay. Fired enemy units.
Yep. Prep fire. M9 to H5.
2 each. 1, 2, 5, 6. All right, anybody's in range, so it's still, well, it doesn't really matter if it was out of range, it would still be an 8. Okay, yep, 8 plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm. 5.
It was a 5, so a 2 morale check, I think. Yep. So you need, what, 3 by 6 or less?
Yep.
God. Shouldn't be that easy to break all these things. You really shouldn't. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Of course not.
I got a brand new set of squad leader game, and I bought it off Danielle from US, and she said thank you. It was really, I really appreciated the good service, and she sent the game in no time at all. I believe um, you were promoting it on your Facebook page. It was the one that wasn't getting any hits.
Oh, the nurse?
I believe so, and she was very kind and very prompt. Her name is Danielle. She wrote me in her own cursive handwriting a thank you note for purchasing the game, and I really appreciated it. And I also, um, she was an honest seller. She did
Mm-hmm.
indicate that there was two counters missing, two second level counters, but the rest of the game was in near pristine condition. And rather than putting it up on my bookshelf, I'm going to punch the counters and use that to play it with my sons for the rest of my God-given life.
Now, if I remember correctly, in the pictures it looked like it was missing the rules. Were you missing the rule book?
Nope, the rule book
Ah,
was there, and
excellent.
so were all the other gadgets that well, promotional material that Avalon Hill had.
Oh, great. No, in the pictures, she didn't have a picture of the rule book, and I had asked her about that, and she never got back to me on it. But yeah, that's good. And in fact, I said in the group page that if whoever bought that found that it didn't have a rule book, I'd send them one.
Mm. Okay, so now the next thing is the Stug in X8 is going to attempt and break his armament.
One,
X8 to J5.
8 to G, 5. Boy, this is what happens when I give you time to plan, huh?
We were playing yesterday. And you know what I did today? I chopped down a tree that
It's
wasn't growing
really
properly.
really nice to have 24 hours to plan your turn instead of having to wait until the other guy's turn to see what you're going
I
to be
do
able to
my
do.
own laundry, Bob.
Yeah, that's
I did
okay. It
my
doesn't
own
change the fact that
laundry, cooked.
you've had a day to plan this thing. Right? So yeah, and this is what happens. This is what happens when you get a whole day to plan this stuff without having to do it immediately in the game while you're playing. All right, so range 14.
Are you sure it's 14 and not 15?
I just checked it.
Okay. And it's a train building.
Doesn't matter whether it's 14 or 15. It's the same thing, same column.
6 or less.
With a German tank is a 6 or less. Yes. And I don't see any other modifiers. Okay. Of course. Of course. Yeah, well, you don't. It's okay. Yeah, I just.
So that's an 8 plus 3.
You have 75. Yes, that would be 8 plus 3. 75 millimeter is. Right. 8 IFP plus 3. Oops, put a space in there.
Whoa!
No.
And the machine guns don't have range, right?
No.
No. Okay. Stug number 2.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. You can't fire. I don't think you can fire tanks at long range. You have to use them within their normal range.
Okay.
W7 to J5. Same hex.
Yep.
So this is what happens when you have a data plan. Okay. Let's see. J5 to W7. W7. Range 13.
Mhm.
Range 13 is 6 or less to hit again. Right.
Six, right on the money.
Of course.
Another 8 plus 3.
This is from 75, right? 8 plus 3. Yeah. Nope.
So the Stug 105 is going for the T-34.
X6 to R5. Okay. So you got vehicle in other range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I think it's 5. 4, 5, 6. Okay. That might be interesting. Let's see. Crossing a wreck. LOS. AFEs is LOS. Where is it? For some reason, I have a feeling that when it crosses a wreck count, when your LOS crosses the wreck counter,
Mhm. The other,
the outline of the tank includes the smoke.
uh,
Yeah, here
there's,
we go. 40.5. Wreck affords cover for infantry. Well, infantry in the same manner as functioning AFV. Any smoke outline in the wreck counter would have the same benefit as the vehicle outline itself. Other AFVs take 40.6. Other AFVs can take cover behind a wreck also whenever anti-tank weapons fire across a wreck at a vehicle in adjacent hex. The target is considered hull down. Right,
yep, yep.
So it's not vehicle and other. It's vehicle hull down. Range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Range 6 is hold down. Range 6 is a 7 or less. You never fucking miss. You just never goddamn
I
miss.
need a 4 or less to kill you.
You never goddamn miss. Try rolling like a human being once in a while. Okay. God damn. What have you? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Mhm. I need a 4 or less to kill, right?
Hit with the 105 HE. 5 HE versus front is a 4 or less. And a mark foot. So is this do? So T34. T34 is a 0. So it's a 4 or less to kill. Yep.
Nope.
Boing. Just as you deserve. Good. Shouldn't hit it in the first place. So.
16 plus 3.
Wait a minute. Prepping Z4. Z4. This is the guy under the stoop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And it's Z4 to Z4 to Y4. Right. Looks like, yeah. 16 plus 3. Right. Jesus. You're supposed to roll 2 dice. All your numbers are on 1 die. You're supposed to roll 2 dice. I had to keep on reminding Dave Garvin the same thing. He never rolls over 6 either. 5, 16 with an 8 is a 1 morale check. Sony is 7 or less. Of course not. Of course not! Alright, this is getting pointless again. Like I said, the dice have to give me a chance. I mean, there's just the dice aren't giving me any chance at all.
Okay.
You never miss, and I never pass morale checks. That there's no recipe there for any kind of even close to success.
Stellar has to fire on the unit that's adjacent to him.
Has to,
Yep. Well,
but
no,
I see
maybe
Stoller.
not. Maybe not. Maybe not. That would be an 8 plus 3. He should have.
What?
You're right. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Stoller can fire. Can fire on Berkey. And that's a clear 8 plus 1.
Fire on
Berkey. Is it? No. It would be
Berkey.
6 plus 1.
What? What are you doing?
I'll forget it. Here.
What are you talking about? J5 Berkey.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Berkey?
Berkey is in
Oh.
J5. It would be actually a 6 plus 1 if I fire on Berkey. As opposed to the unit adjacent to him.
I'd be really surprised if you had line of sight to that.
He doesn't have line of sight to Dubovich, but he has line of sight to Berkey in J5.
See, this is what happens when you have a data plan. I'm still going to check it
Go ahead.
because it should be blind. It should be blind behind S7. Of course, these maps have screwed us over before.
I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to fire at the unit adjacent to him. So that would be 16 plus 1.
Yeah, see, because you're right. Yeah, you're right. The map says it's a good LOS,
Yeah.
but it
does-
shouldn't be.
Exactly. I kind of agree with you. That would not be fair. All right. So it's T7 to S7. And that would be 16 plus 1.
Right. Hey, a normal roll. How about that? You actually rolled 2 dice for a chance. 16 plus 10 is a normal round check. Which I will fail, of course. Ooh,
Ah.
hello.
What is it?
Hello.
Berserk?
Here we go. Here we go.
Ah. Interesting. Interesting. So Wetzelberger.
J5. Oh, okay. So you're still shooting at these guys. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have an 8 plus 1.
Nope.
Oh, there you go. So say another 8 plus 3.
Mhm. 6, 7.
So one morale check.
6 or less times 2. Hmm.
Of course. No, I didn't need that. You guys are fucking worthless. Yeah.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I'm grabbing. No, he's not
Okay.
getting dropped. He's losing his pouch, then he's getting dropped.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so the squads can play. It's for a total of 6. 12 plus 1.
Mhm.
God damn it. This is really tiresome, George.
It's a 2 morale check.
This is very tiresome. This is just.
One makes it, one breaks, right?
Yes. I
Okay.
said, you don't have to push so hard, George.
Right,
Everybody
right.
can see that you're having a great turn and I'm having a shitty one. You don't have to push so hard. Okay.
Um, great. So now we are going for. Let's double check everything. Okay. Okay. Movement. So let's increase to movement.
Okay.
We're gonna move. Begin by moving the Stug in Z4. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
A half.
Okay. Let's see. Is he, is there, what I think about that? Alright.
1.
Okay.
1.5.
Well, I'm sure you checked all the line of sights before you started the move, so you know I can't. Don't everybody could shoot at him. I could try and um, disable him. Yeah. See, no, go ahead. Okay, let's see. Mm, crap. So I expected you to do last time. Yeah, you'll have to try and immobilize him. I don't really want to, but it's. Alright, so I have 2 by serverless preview.
8 or less.
Yeah, I guess it would count for this, yeah. Alright. So they both make it. Alright. Yeah, I think it was what, 4 or less? Squad in woods or large building is 4 or less, right? Which is what you wanted, yeah, I know. Of course. 2 by fails, of course. Like I said, these Russians aren't doing their jobs. I should just let them die. Yeah. I mean, I'm not willing to give up, but these guys gave up before turn 1. I could still win this. I could still win this if the troops were fighting, but they're not. The dice aren't letting them fight. The dice are killing them.
Engineer. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
The squad moves out of the smoke to here. The engineer can carry. Oh, he can't. Yes, he can. So the engineer in the squad. Can the engineer place 2 demolition charges?
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Can one engineer place 2 demolition charges?
I can put in the second engineer in that in that hex as well.
One engineer place 2 demolition charges. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever come up.
Okay.
Why do you
Yeah.
keep doing this stuff?
Well, okay, but I have an engineer. Look, I have an engineer in Y5, right? So
Demolition charge considers support weapon explosive target hex, right? Only assault engineers may place 1. May place a target hex from any adjacent hex reached by the engineer or leader carrying the charge, right?
Okay. So
Target hex unit. The unit placing it need not remain adjacent. Right. Engineer or leader which placed it. Operate place dice roll modifiers. May utilize its inherent firepower in the same advanced phase. Right. I don't know. It doesn't. Nothing says you can't.
okay. So the engineer is going to go into that hex with 2 demos, and he's going to place one here and one over there. Uh, yep. Do I have any more movement? I don't think so. I can move the leader here. That's all she wrote. Defensive fire phase. Where the hell is my helmet? Oh, I don't have my helmet here.
This is what happens when you don't have to make your plans while we're playing.
Yeah.
I envy that. Having all that extra time really helps.
I got no time whatsoever.
Alright, so that's moving phase.
Yep.
They messed up your pizza. They're delivering the correct one.
How did they mess up my pizza, dear?
They gave me a sausage pizza and a hamburger when I asked for a hamburger pizza with mushrooms.
Why didn't you say ground beef, like I said?
I once took a birthday cake home from the bakery and it said "Happy Birthday, Frank," and the birthday cake was for my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, happened, real thing.
Well, since I don't have extra time, I will go and just do this off the cuff, and then we'll just call it a draw because the dice aren't letting me do this. Alright, so we have, let's see, that's 18, 20, 22. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it. It gets us into position anyway. I don't have the time to make any grandiose plans and all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do it by brute force and fail. Alright, so I have 18 and 12 is 30, 32 plus 32 plus 2.
You're using in a fire group. You're using a leadership modifier. I thought you weren't supposed to do that.
I'm using leadership modifier of -1 because each of them has a leader over -1.
Okay.
I have a -2 leader in one hex. I have a -1 leader in the other, so he can use a -1 modifier on these things.
Okay. +2, right?
So it's I'm not using one of the light machine guns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. 4, 8, 12, 14 in that hex, and 18. The other is 32 with a +2. Jesus. Yeah, why don't you ever roll like that? 32 with an 11 is going to do crap. Oh, 32 isn't even a thing.
No,
Oh, well, it's 30.
So one morale check.
Jesus Christ. All right. I just...
I need 8 or less, and then we'll see. Take it from there. 8 or less. Oops.
All
And
right. I give. I
yep.
give. I give. I give. It's a draw. Screw it. I give.
All right.
I can't. I can't beat this. I can't beat these dice. So that's it.
Let's take a picture. Mm,
I give. I just don't need this kind of aggravation.
hmm. This was 5A. Ah, PNG. Uh, game save as 5A dot vsave. So where do we go from here? Do we start scenario 6? And log. I already set up scenario 6 if you want to continue with scenario 6. I can send you the file.
So let me take a look.
It's an interesting game just the same.
What was an interesting game?
This thing.
This 3?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't enjoy games decided by the dice.
Next week I can do Thursdays because the music teacher is away.
Ha. Okay.
He has a gig for the
Oh
next
well,
3 weeks.
that's good. Means they, like they say, those who can do, those who can't teach. But apparently he has a gig, so he can, and he teaches. That's good.
Mhm.
Let's exit 3 squads off the west edge of board 4.
The other German this time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this. I have to set up stuff that. Yeah, no. All right. Now just send me the file. We can start it, but not right now. I'm just gonna go eat dinner, and I'm just gonna call it a day because this has just put a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay. All right. I'll send you the file later. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk later.
Thank you. You too,
Take
mate.
care. Bye.